Where would we be without measurement? It's easy to take measurement for granted, but take a look at the objects around you and consider how important our ability to measure things is. We don't just have the ability to measure the dimensions of objects. We can also measure the volume at which a phone rings, the amount of light a lamp emits, and the temperature of an oven. Measuring tools were among the first developed by humans. However, some of the early units of measurement weren't standardized as they are today. The hand is a unit of measurement still used to measure the height of horses, and is now equal to exactly 10.16 centimeters. However, when the unit was first used in ancient Egyptian times, it was taken as the height of 5 fingers. Can you see any problems with this approach? In Japan, the size of a room is often determined by the number of tatami mats that can fit in the room. Each tatami mat is approximately 1.8 meters by 0.9 meters in size, and some common room sizes are 4.5 mats, 6 mats, and 8 mats. There are also rules about how the mats must be laid out. At no point can 4 corners of mats touch, and the mats must not be laid out in a grid pattern. The accuracy of measurement is crucial in many areas of life. Laser eye surgeons use equipment that measures the eye positioning over 1,000 times each second. When the surgery is so delicate, you need the best equipment possible to ensure the best possible results. The next time you get in a lift, take a look at the sign displaying the maximum weight the lift can hold. Without measurement, we wouldn't be able to quantify this amount, and the results could be disastrous. Measurement is used by all of us, often without us even thinking about it. When driving, people need to judge the stopping distances between cars to ensure crashes don't occur. Without knowledge of distance, we'd be living in a constant disaster zone. You also need to be able to measure how long it might take you to complete certain tasks, such as ensuring that you get to work on time, and completing your homework tonight. Nowadays, we can even measure the capacity of dams, which are structures that can have life-changing implications. For example, when Brisbane flooded in 2011, our ability to precisely measure dam capacity allowed the controlled release of water from the spillways, averting an even bigger crisis than the one that occurred. In many cases, people owe their lives to the accuracy of measuring instruments. For example, deep-sea divers require a precisely measured amount of oxygen for each dive. Any mistake in their calculations could prove fatal, so they need to be confident in their mathematical abilities. Measurement is also critical in music, with the notes in a musical scale being separated by intervals. A semitone represents the interval between 2 adjacent notes in a scale, while a whole tone covers 2 semitones. The didgeridoo is a musical instrument first developed by Aboriginal Australians over 1,500 years ago. Didgeridoos of different lengths produce different natural pitches, with longer instruments producing a lower pitch. Our ability to make extremely small and extremely large measurements with a high degree of accuracy is largely taken for granted today. We use GPS to locate and navigate our way home without a thought for the centuries of development that led us to such an amazing invention. A world that can be measured is a world that can be mapped and understood.